Hello everyone, this is NorthWind here. Welcome back to the KroFam server. As you can see, I have a rail system that runs between spawn and the guild hall. The actual tunnel itself is not 100% finished quite yet. I do have some stairs to go, and I do have that room, that final room at the very end that needs to be fixed as well. It's also not 100% safe from zombie pigmen, and not because they can spawn on rails, which I didn't think that they could, which is fine, whatever. It does mean that I have to go through and put, well, what are these things called? Slabs. I've got to put slabs pretty much the entire way, and occasionally have to figure out something that's happening there, because it does get stuck. They do get stuck on the things here. Like I said, haven't tested 100% yet, but it's coming along. I'll find some combination of things that'll allow me to get through here. But I mean, for the most part, it works. Right. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do there. I've got some leaves because I was testing out various different transparent blocks. This does work. However, you can see the leaves as you're going through. I'm going to try it with actual light gray glass, but in order to do that I need sand for glass, and I don't have sand for glass right now. Eventually I'll have sand for glass when I find a desert, or I find the desert that everybody else seems to be working off of, because I know Argwick has one. He has a nearly infinite collection of sand, apparently. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyhow, that is not going to be what we're going to be doing in this episode. I did go ahead and move all of the beds and all of the chests into the barracks, into our little storage area there. Let's go check that out, and then get situated for today's episode. Today, we're going to do a bit of material gathering. In particular, I'm really hoping to get an entire inventory, or at least as close to it as possible. Maybe a double chest full of dark oak logs. And that may or may not be enough to finish the tree. I'm going to err on the side of saying it will not be enough to finish the tree. Because the size of the tree that I'm looking at right here is going to end up being maybe 10 blocks across. So it may take, I mean, a stack may only get us, you know, 3 levels, maybe 4 levels off of the ground. So, and then of course you get out into the higher branches, and it's going to get larger because you're going to have to deal with, you know, branching off, no pun intended. So yeah, but I'm essentially going to go through and I'm going to cut down an entire forest. So it's a lot of prep work. That's exactly what I'm planning to do here. I've got the morning set aside for prep work. And then, again, this is going to be a large project. This is not going to be something that I'm going to finish in a day, like the curio shop. And it's not something that I'm going to really have a whole lot of a... Whoa, let me out. Oh, I hate that so much. Yeah, it's not going to be finished in a day, and it's not going to be like the barracks where I just kind of let it sit for, you know, a month while I work on everything else. It'll be nice to just have something large that I can focus on. Alright. Yeah, I mean, having these slabs here is not a bad thing, but I don't like the lines. I just wish there was a way for me to make it so that I didn't have zombie pigmen spawning. Maybe you'll see what happens what happens when a zombie pigman actually jumps onto the track here. Completely stops me in my tracks. Again, no pun intended. Alright, I'm going to get to the skelly spawner. I'm going to get 30 levels, and then we're going to enchant this this axe. And at that point, we're going to go try to find some kind of gigantic forest that we can then tear to pieces. Alright, so I will be back with you soon. Yeah, I'll be back with you soon. That's just a good way of putting it. Alright. Efficiency 3 is good because I want it to be fast. So let's go ahead and do that. It's the exact same thing as this. The exact same thing as that. I'm just curious. 18 to do that. That's not great. That's not important. So I would like to repair my older one. Since I do have the levels to do it, I might as well go ahead and get that out of the way. And then, once I do that, I'm going to start heading toward whatever forest I choose. I'm going to run out of 2. Not great, but not bad either. And let's throw these into here, because this is obviously where I'm going to need them. Actually, I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to take those and leave those back to the Skelly Grinder, because I'm not quite sure why the lapis is all gone. I don't remember taking it, but I'd rather have more lapis there. So that should be everything that I need. I'm going to toss off a bunch of stuff here. Keep all of that. Keep that. I shouldn't need the flint and steel. I shouldn't. Because, I mean, I'm not destroying the entire forest with fire. I'm destroying it with axes. This is a deforestation job, not an arson job. Okay, I'm going to start heading toward the forest, which is right here. I'm not quite sure what that is. Why did I have a question mark there? Nether portal is over there. It doesn't matter. Here's where I'm going. It should not take me too long to get there. Once I get there, I will... I don't know, I think I'm going to do this as kind of a montage. It is going to take me quite a while. So yeah, I will see you when I get over there, and hopefully when I get some wood. Alright? Be right back. Okay, I have had to go a little bit further than I wanted to, because I was not... yeah, creeper. I did not understand that I guess a lot of these forests have a combination of dark oak and regular oak and birch sometimes. So I had to go and find one that had a much larger combination of just dark oak trees, which is great. I am going to go up to the top here. The first thing that I want to do is grab as many leaves as I possibly can, and it's going to take time. Lots and lots of time. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, and I will be back with you when I've got lots and lots of leaves and lots of wood. So be right back with you. I got quite a bit of stuff. Unfortunately, it's raining, and I really don't want to be out here digging in the rain. It's making my life a lot more difficult. I did end up getting some oak leaves in addition to the dark oak leaves that I want to get. I am just being bombarded by freaking mobs at this point, and it's driving me crazy. I cannot. I mean, I should have brought a bed with me. Absolutely. I want to grab any leftover leaves that I possibly could have dropped. I don't think I actually dropped any other ones. Yep, I completely was wrong. Just 100% wrong. Grab that wood. Wood will come in handy. Yep. And grab some more of that. Okay, excellent. We're going to put stuff into the chest. We're going to eat. We're going to kill a skeleton. And then, actually we're going to eat, and then we're going to put stuff in here. And then we're going to, because otherwise I'm going to start starving. I've gone through essentially 4.5 shears. And I am nowhere near, I don't think, having a double chest full of stuff. Let's take a look here. A little bit more. Yeah, double chest is a lot more stuff. So it's 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a tremendous amount. I'm gonna get blown up from behind. Rabbit freaked me out. Alright, this is going to end up having to be a multiple stage because I just don't think I have it in me to do any more of this right now. Let's go ahead and get the oak leaves out of here so that we know where we are. Oh really? Is that all the oak leaves that I got? Just 5? Alright. Alright, great. Excellent. Amazing. Spectacular. I'm gonna look for some sheep, I guess. I really would like to have a bed. I'd really love to be able to make it so that it's not raining and not nighttime. It would make everything so much easier. But I don't see any sheep. All I see are cows. Normally I'm all about having cows around. It's meat, leather. I'm sure I'm gonna actually come over here and just annihilate this entire population to get some food. Because the bread is not lasting nearly as long as I thought it would. What's down here? Anything? No, of course not. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Okay. This is absolutely the forest that I'm going to be destroying. It is a fairly large forest. Let me actually jump in here so I can get a look at it in the map, but let me make sure that nothing is creeping up on me. Alright. So this is the forest that I'm currently working on. I'm going to slowly start moving it back this direction. The oak wood that I get is going to be used for things like sticks and beds and chests and that kind of thing. That way I can keep the other stuff as much as I can. It's not going to happen all on camera though, unfortunately. I wanted to do a nice little montage here where I could get everything, and I went through and I cleared out the top level of this, so it's moving in the right direction. This just take forever. So bear with me. I will be back when I do have both of those chests full, and at that point I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do to get those back where they need to go. It's gonna take multiple trips, I guarantee it. So yeah, I'll be back in just a tiny bit. Okay, I am back. I've done a little bit more gathering, and I have come away with an entire double chest full of dark oak wood. Unfortunately, I didn't get the full double chest of leaves because it's really difficult to gather leaves. I mean, I went through 8-9 shears before I actually got to this point, just ridiculous. Oh, a little bit of a lag there. So yeah, I've torn this entire forest. It's completely shredded at this point. It went all the way over here, as you can see if you look at the map here. I've taken away probably about a quarter of the forest. It wasn't all dark oak wood. There was some birch and there was some oak in there. Just kind of interspersed here and there. Nothing really major though. So yeah, I am done gathering materials for now. I do have to move all of this stuff back to the house. And then I need to start laying out exactly what I want to do with the tree. So in the next episode, we're going to actually handle a lot of the design aspects. I'm going to do some more research. We're going to make some creative options here just to see what we have going for us. And I will be with you. I'll be back with you in the next episode. Okay, so thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.